In a small village in India, nestled between golden wheat fields and a slow-moving river, life moved with the rhythm of sunrise and monsoon winds. At the heart of the village stood an old mango tree, older than memory, older than stories. It gave shade in summer, fruit in season, and silence in moments of rest. But one year, the rains failed. The river shrank, the fields cracked, and the wind itself felt dry. Even the great mango tree began to weaken, its leaves falling earlier than they should. The village grew quiet. In that village lived a boy named Ravi, a boy who always asked questions that adults could not easily answer. One evening, he looked at the tree and asked his grandmother.
Will it die like the crops?
His grandmother paused and replied gently, "If nothing is done, even strong things grow weak." That night, Ravi couldn't sleep. By morning, he had made a decision. He gathered his friends beneath the mango tree and said, "What if we save it ourselves?" The others laughed at first. "We are just children." But Ravi only said, "Then we start as children." And so, they began. They carried water in clay pots from distant wells, dug small channels for rainwater, and covered the soil with dry leaves to hold what little moisture remained. At first, nothing seemed to change. But they did not stop. Days passed, then weeks. And slowly, others began to notice. A farmer joined them, then another. Their teacher began organizing help. And soon, the whole village moved together for one tree. And then, something small appeared. A tiny green bud on a bare branch, like a whisper, saying not all was lost. When the monsoon finally returned, it did not come to a dying village. It came to a village that had already chosen to live again. Rain fell heavily, the river rose again, and the fields turned green once more. The mango tree stood taller than before, as if it remembered how to breathe. On the day of harvest, the village gathered beneath its branches. Children laughed, farmers smiled, and the air felt full again. Ravi's grandmother placed a hand on his shoulder and asked softly, "Do you know what saved the tree?" Ravi thought for a moment. "The rain," he said. She shook her head. It was everyone who refused to give up, when it was easier to do nothing. And in that small village, that became a story they never stopped telling. A story not about a tree, but about what people can grow when they grow together.
If you enjoyed this story, please like, share, and subscribe for more stories like this.